Geneva's mom's hair emporium. Here we have the data that was given to us in the case. Um, and what we have is a service business where the salon performs a number of services: perm, wash and set, puts in braids, and it does dreadlocks. And there's the amount of time that each one of these items takes the stylist, the amount of time each one of these services takes the wash girl who washes their hair, and the amount of time that each one of these services takes under the dryer. And then there's the capacity in minutes for each one of these things in the day. 1,440 minutes for the stylist, 480 minutes for the wash girl, and 1,920 minutes for the dryers. And then the price that she charges for each one of these services: 50, 35, 200, and 120. Now I set up my capacity, my usage for the minutes directly under, as we did in the other cases, the capacity and the amounts, just to make things easier to understand, especially once we get to solver. And I set up my decisions in the same order, in the same orientation as they showed in the case and in the chart. Now, figuring out my amount of usage for minutes was simply a matter of doing a sum product between my decisions and the amount of each resource: stylist, wash girl, and dryer. And doing the revenue was a matter of doing a sum product between my decisions and the price. Now, as far as maximizing this is concerned, I need to go into solver. My objective is my revenue, which I'm trying to max. The cells that are changing are my decisions. And as far as constraints are concerned, I want my changing cells to be an integer, and I want my changing cells to be greater than or equal to 0, which is pretty standard. Additionally, I need my minutes used for each item to be less than or equal to the capacity for that item. And then once I have all of those constraints in, I would solve. Now keep in mind, I'm not really judging you on how you run the solution. I'm judging you on the settings that you use in Solver and the model that you set up.